What up, fellas? Coming in week 5 under wraps. Coming in from my meeting office. I don't know if you guys want to give a shit, but this is what the meeting office looks like. This is a big old table all to myself. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You know, if you ever wondered what it looked like in here when I'm doing these videos, you just got a snapshot. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get into this. We're gonna do 15-minute video or less because that's all YouTube will allow in one video. So I'll hop right in. I'm going to talk about the matchups first. We'll go over standings, and then we'll predict next week's. Corey versus Tommy, myself versus Tommy. Mopped this fool up. He played every Tennessee player he could get his hands on. 3 total. Left 1 on the bench. No, let go of the Titans players, Tommy. Okay, you should become a Titans fan with Jordan and John over there. Okay, because you have every fucking Titan. So Mariota did not come through for you. Should have played Tyrod Taylor. Surprised you didn't. Marcus Mariota for 9. Antonio Andrews bullshit touchdown for 10. Larry Fitzgerald 11. Titans D 10. 2 goose eggs. Jared Cook and Aguilar. Poor GM skills, brother. Poor GM. 57. Not getting it done. I played Alex Smith over Andy Dalton, which was a mistake. Andy Dalton killed the Seahawks. He's the #1 quarterback. James, thank you for the #1 quarterback, sir. He will be my starter going forward. But I did play Alex Smith for 13. Carlos Hyde came through finally for 15. Julio Jones for 12. Antonio Gates, okay, came back strong. I waited 4 games for this motherfucker. 2 touchdowns, 92 yards, 21 points. Put the nail in the coffin for Tommy. Bye-bye, sir. 2-3. I'm 2-3. He's 2-3. But I have more points than him, so I actually moved up the rankings above him. Much needed win for me. 1-4 is much harder to come back from than 2-3. I'm very much in the mix and kind of have a new team here to go with, so feeling good about that. Moving on, Kevin versus James. Longtime friends going at it. I know James wanted this win. He really only had two players show up for him. Mr. Thomas Rawls, who just killed it, filling in for Marshawn, had 169 yards and a touchdown, 24 points. And Tom Brady, Mr. Consistent. If there wasn't a bye week, he would be the #1 quarterback. Tom Brady's killing it on a per-game basis. He's never scored less than 23 points. Wow. Good pickup, James. He did 26. Rest of your team, all 7 or below, put up an okay 80. But Kevin wasn't having it. He filled in for Andrew Luck with Blake Bortles. 29 motherfucking points. God damn, this dude's killing it. Justin Forsett finally came through again for 23. Had a big game. Did hurt his ankle. Allen Robinson for 19. A little Blake Bortles, Allen Robinson dub up, 2 dub ups on his ass. And then a Willie Snead fill in for 15. You did get a goose egg from Texans Thursday night, but you made up for it on Sunday. So 110 to 80. Kevin gets the nod, moves it. This was for first place, by the way. Kevin moves into first place with 4-1. James 3-2, but nipping at his heels. So a pretty important game for the top. We have Jordan versus Tao. Jordan fucking teed off on this fool. Talmadge had 12 from TJ Yeldon, 18 from Palmer, 16 from Forte, and 7 from Jamal Charles. Jordan, you juiced this dude. You juiced him. I know you juiced him. We all know you juiced him. You knew it was coming. Tao, that hurt your team so bad, bro. JC was just killing it. Consistency. And man, that hurts bad. So 66 points for Tao, not getting it done. Jordan had another big game. It had been a few since he had one, but 30 from Eli, 16 from Gurley. Gurley looks good, by the way. Can we agree Gurley is going to be a fucking killer going forward? I mean, damn, he did get the ball 30 fucking times, but still, he looked good, man. Good runs. That offense is running through him. Dion Lewis for 14, Odell Beckham for 19, finally had a big game, and Patriots for 15, Josh Brown for 13. So overall, good outing. 123 from Jordan. He murdered, almost double Tao, gets the win. He goes at 3-2. Tao's at 2-3. and got a lot of his work cut out for him going forward. We got Sergio versus Vic. Sergio had such a promising team on paper, and it just hasn't really come through for him as of lately. He's 1-4 right now. So we have Matt Ryan for 6, Alfred Moore 1, Ronnie Hillman 2, Calvin 6. Travis Kelce 3. Like, geez, dude, this is ridiculous. They should be scoring more than that. Emmanuel Sanders came for 12. Cardinals for 17. Cardinals may be the #1 scoring player on your team, bro. And Gostkowski for 15. So good for 69. Not very high. Vic Rodriguez coming in with this fake ass non-drafted team. Aaron Rodgers for 15. Doug fucking Martin showed the fuck up. I went and watched the highlights of that game because I just saw some little pitter patter, but I saw his highlight runs. He was killing it, man. Making a lot of dudes miss, gashing the hell out of the Jaguars. That was a good game. Shows that he's still got some in the tank, and he's playing like his rookie year. 34 points from him, 17 from Cooks, 17 from DeAndre Hopkins, 10 from the Bills D, 11 from Vinatieri. Good for 122. Good for the win. Vic looks like he's doing pretty well here. Although his team on paper isn't that hot. I mean, it's good. It's not. He's got a few holes, but he's been doing pretty good. 3-2 for him. Sergio 1-4. I'm sorry, brother. You got to face me next. Not happening. Not happening. I'm sorry to do it to you. Moving on. White Tommy versus Frank Cesares. Is that you, Stevie? I guess that's you, Frank. That sounds weird. Still with the Vic Ike. Touch dude running somebody over. Okay, whatever. White Tommy, wow, what a low-scoring matchup this was. White Tommy had Russell Wilson for 12, DeMarco Murray for 17. DeMarco Murray finally showing up for you, 83 rushing yards. It was against the Saints, but I know you're glad to see that shit because he's been playing like dog shit up into this point. So that was a good game for him. Ellington for 13. I think, wow, you played Ellington. He ripped one off for like 60 yards. He had 63 yards. I think he ripped one for 61 yards. So he had 2 carries for 1 yard. The third one for 61 yard and a touchdown. It plays. But damn, that would have been you would have lost had he not ripped that one off. Holy shit. He really came through for you. Randall Cobb for 2, Jordan Matthews for 4, Vincent Jackson for 3, Eagles for 17. So you had some guys really not show up, some studs not show up. You put up 74. Stevie, you had Sam Bradford for 18 and Broncos for 24. Nothing else, sir. -1 from Abdullah, 0 from Owen Daniels, 3 from Booby Dixon. Booby. Really a shitty week for you, bro. 65 points. Andre Ellington murdered your ass with that one. That's what got Tommy the win, or you would have won with 65 fucking points. Tommy, you move on. Win's a win. 3-2. Stevie, you're at 3-2 as well. So moving on. All right, game of the week, fellas. Last game. This was Cesar versus Isaac. So this was a crazy game. Came down to the Monday night game, last minute of the game. So let's just recap here. We had Eddie Lacy for 2, Arian Foster for 11, James Jones for 14. Gary Barnidge for Cesar. Picked him up, scored the most on his team, second most for 20. Ridiculous. 12 for McManus. On Isaac's side before Monday, Drew Brees for 16, Devontae Freeman for 26, murdering it. What the hell, dude? Dude goes undrafted. Tevin Coleman, not even the starter. Tevin Coleman gets hurt, and this dude's just killing it. I mean, good Lord. 38, 32, 26 are his fantasy points the last 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. Isaac, you're lucky to have him, but hey, you got him, and there you go, bro. Julian Edelman for 20, had a big game. Chiefs for 12. So we go into this game, and I believe Isaac is up 76 to... It's 76 to 89 or 88, something like that, and it's Phillip Rivers versus Le'Veon Bell. So Cesar had like 8 or 9 points to make up in this game, so it could go either way. Definitely could have gone either way. They battled it the hell out. Phillip Rivers, man, he got shut down a lot of third downs where he probably should have picked them up. But he threw for 365 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did have an interception. And, man, it was like 3 minutes left in the game. And Cesar was down by like 2 points or 3 points. And if the Steelers came back, Michael Vick and the Steelers came back and kicked a field goal, then it would be going to overtime, and Cesar could have won that damn game. I mean, he was only down by a couple points. Ends up having that Michael Vick does some crazy 20-yard run, gets him to like the 1 or 2 yard line, or maybe there was a penalty. It was like the 5-yard line. There was a penalty to put him on the 1. 5 seconds left. Do you kick the field goal, go into overtime for sure thing, or run the ball and risk time running out? They fucking ran the ball with Le'Veon Bell. Dude barely got on line. It was like a few inches, but he got it. And as time ran out, got the touchdown. Isaac blasted him for, it was up by like 9 points now, and game's over. So, game of the week, good game. Cesar, better luck next time. You're 1-4. You started off strong. You started off with the most points in the league. Week 1, 130 something to my second most points. I still lost 120 something. But man, now it's 1-4. You've lost 4 in a row. It hurts, man. It hurts. You need to win. You need to win bad. So I know how you feel. Isaac, good win, 3-2. Let's go to the standings real quick, and then I'm gonna hurry up and rep off the predictions because we're running out of time. So we got Kevin at top with 4-1. We've got Isaac, Jordan, James, Stevie, Victor, and White Tommy, all 3-2. Wow. So you got a top-heavy league right now. Then you got Tao, Corey, and Black Tommy, 2-3. And you got 2 people on the bottom. It's Cesar and Sergio for 1-4. So anybody's game. Kevin is kind of taken away with it, and it is far from Cesar and Sergio, but everybody else is nipping at his heels. So it's keep fighting, guys. Keep fighting till the end. You never know. You get that last playoff spot. All right. So moving forward for next week, I'm going to do some quick predictions here. Only got about 3 minutes to do it. So let's move fast. First one up is, and this came up first, is myself versus Sergio. So Sergio's got Matt Ryan going tonight. He's got C.J. Anderson, Danny Woodhead, Calvin, Emmanuel Sanders. Calvin has a good matchup, maybe he'll come through, and Travis Kelce, and Cardinals D. And then I've got Andy Dalton, Mark Ingram, Julio tonight. Hopefully he kills it. Antonio Gates, boy. I do have to start Golden Tate because I got some injuries going on here, and so I've got to give myself the win here. I think Sergio, I'm not feeling it for you, bro. Your team just kind of falling apart. I'm projected to beat him by like 6 points, but I'm gonna give myself the win. Stevie versus Vic, projected as 84-76, with Vic getting the win is what the projections are. Let me see here: Aaron Rodgers, Marshawn, Brandon Cooks, DeAndre. Yeah. Oh, Doug Martin. He's got to sit Doug Martin. Damn, Vic actually has a good team, man. I think he said, oh, that's right. He had Marshawn out because of the injury. That's why I didn't see him. Antonio Brown, A.J. Green's got a... Damn, there's Stevie. I'm sorry, bro. You're going 3-3, man. You're not getting this win. Vic, I think you get it, bro. Well, beard's looking weird. Jordan versus Juicy J, who finally changed his GIF. Get Ivory and Brandon Marshall back. Larry Fitzgerald and Frank Gore's got a new team. Tommy ain't scared to trade this year, man. He is not scared to trade. Crazy. Against Jordan, whose team just went the fuck off. Eli, Lamar, Dion, Jeremy Mack. This is close. I gotta give the win to Jordan, I think, but that's a close one to call. Tao versus Isaac. Isaac has Drew Brees against Atlanta tonight. Le'Veon Bell against a tough Arizona matchup. Devontae Freeman tonight. Julian Edelman. Man, I like Isaac's team. Isaac looks like a nice team. Projected 106. Damn, that's the highest projected. Against Tao, who lost Jamal Charles. And then TJ Yeldon's probably hurt. Ugh, man. Can't do it, Tao. You are not getting this win, bro. Isaac's going to run through that shit. Sorry, bro. You ain't winning. Cesar versus Kevin. Cesar versus Kevin. Let me see. I got to go fast because I only got 30 seconds here. Luck, Peterson, Forsett. This is a tough one. I'm going to give Cesar by a slight edge. I think Cesar inks it. And then lastly, White Tommy versus James. Ugh. Got to go White Tommy. White Tommy, think you get it. Guys, Commish out. Just under 15 minutes. Good luck this week. Good luck Thursday night. Holla dog.